Hey everybody, Chief Meteorologist Brad Petovich here. It's a hazy, hot, and humid day today, but everybody is just wanting to know about these rain chances. We need rain in the drought, but it also is going to happen on a holiday weekend, so let's get right to the details and talk about those rain chances. Here's a look at the satellite image today. I love looking at this because it really shows us the pattern that we're seeing. You can see the Bermuda High off the East Coast. That is providing really good conditions for hot, humid weather, kind of your typical summer pattern. There's also this interesting little tut low. We call it a tropospheric upper tropical low. It's crazy. It's a tropical upper tropospheric trough, or low in this case, tut low for short. But it's just non-tropical. But it is something to keep an eye on for some moisture heading our way. So try to say that a million times. But you can see the pattern overall is really warm and humid, and temperatures this morning already in the 60s. Here we are at basically almost 9 a.m. This is the actual 7 a.m. observation temperatures, but you can see it's been a warm day across the eastern half of the country. Dew points equally as warm. You can see how high they are. They're in the 60s, but there's a lot of moisture here coming off the Atlantic, and that's the key part to the next couple of days, providing some hot and humid weather. Now, severe weather, we had a big day yesterday in the middle of the country today, kind of elongated along that front. That's going to push to the east as we go into tomorrow. Could even see some pop-up storms here in the Carolinas as we go into Thursday. We're not expecting severe weather here, but something interesting could happen. This is the excessive rainfall outlook. So you see the low and even the medium risk. We go into tomorrow, you see that yellow or that green area, that's the low risk. But look at this, on Thursday, we actually have a low risk for excessive rainfall. That's actually a good thing when you're in a drought, because that means you want to see some rainfall. So let's look at this setup. So we've got this big cold front in the middle of the country. It's going to be slowly pushing east. As it gets here, it's going to kind of get elongated out like this. Remember, we've got that hot, humid air coming in from the southeast. So this is pretty ideal setup for getting some showers and thunderstorms in here. You can see the front kind of active today. We'll go into early Wednesday, and you can see it's still off to our north and west. So in the afternoon on Wednesday, then we'll stop this around 6, 7 o'clock. I wouldn't be shocked to see a few pop-up storms here in the western part of the Carolinas. So don't be surprised if in these areas here we start to see some pop-up showers and storms. But as we get into Thursday, that's when things get interesting. That front sags south, and then Thursday afternoon, this is 5 o'clock Thursday afternoon, you see the scattered showers and thunderstorms. And these will be slow movers because they're just going to be moving along this frontal boundary. So into Thursday night and early Friday, you see the rain kind of lingering there for a while, and maybe waves of rain. This is into Friday morning. So Thursday, Friday, looking like a pretty wet pattern. I mean, this is actually pretty ideal. Now, this might be a little overdone, but it gives you an idea of just how much rain we could see Thursday to Friday. So this just takes us through about 2 o'clock on Friday. If we look even longer range, you can see the overall pattern is still there going into the weekend. And while the weekend doesn't look as bad as you might think, that front kind of stalls here on Thursday, but it lifts back north. You see that lifting back north going into Friday and then eventually Saturday. So this weekend, yes, we're going to have rain chances, but it's going to be more because of the cold front and warm front is here. And these will be more air mass thunderstorms, southeast winds, hot, humid air. So heating of the day thunderstorms not associated with the front. So that means they're a little bit less widespread and kind of hit or miss. So yes, there's going to be a chance of afternoon storms like clockwork every day, 4, 5, 6 o'clock for Saturday, Sunday, even into Monday. The overall rainfall is going to be more scattered on the weekend than it will be Thursday and Friday. Speaking of rainfall amounts, let's go through this. And this is the blend of models just to give you an idea on how much we could see. We'll go through Sunday and we'll go all the way into Monday evening. You can see the general consensus right now this morning, generally around a half to an inch, but there'll be some pockets of very heavy rain where the thunderstorms develop. But all in all, this is a more typical summer spring pattern. We haven't had it much this spring, so it feels weird to get it right now. So don't be canceling or changing plans this weekend. Just have a backup plan to go seek shelter when you see a passing storm. And stay tuned for updates. I will be doing more of them over the next couple of days.